Households were very large during our ancestors' time, sometimes comprising several families, up to 10 to 15 members, all living amicably together under one roof, with cooperation and harmony. Marriage was respected as an institution, with couples staying with each other for decades, raising their children with unity. These days, families live separately with half breaking up with divorce. Children often grow up in a vacuum, sometimes in a single-parent home. They learn more from the media and friends rather than family. This can lead to the adoption of bad habits, poor education and long-term poor productivity. Modernization, though it may bring comforts, has led to widespread pollution. This has had a deleterious effect on our collective health, particularly burdensome on our children. Water to homes that was previously fresh from rivers and wells, now comes from reservoirs and storage tanks, through pipes that are sometimes rusty, or worse, lead-laden. Lost is the natural mineral content that our ancestors used to enjoy in their drinking water. Lakes and rivers are increasingly becoming diverted or reclaimed, so that public land can be misappropriated for government or private enterprise. While birds, animals and plants received their water from natural sources, now it is a drip irrigation. Temples had their own water bodies that was clean for worshippers to bathe in. Nowadays, temple waters are often polluted. Physical labor was the major mode of work, leading people's bodies to sweat healthily, maintaining their cardiovascular systems in good condition. With modern computerization, most of the work has moved into the mental and virtual space and we rarely sweat unless we are motivated to exercise. This has resulted in an epidemic of obesity with reduced bone, muscle and nerve health in our bodies. Natural food has often been abandoned in favor of more processed forms. All this has carried over to our children from the time of their birth, making them smaller in stature, weaker of muscle strength and bone frame with lower fitness. Swamiji advises that we should incorporate physical work into our jobs for better health. We need to focus on more natural food that consists of freshly grown fruits, leaves and vegetables for our nutrition. Instead of relying on food prepared at hotels and restaurants that contain disproportionate amounts of salt, fats, and sugar, we should all learn to cook for ourselves and control the ingredients that we consume. Families need to be better integrated with their communities and relatives, so that children are born with more support and learning sources. Children's exposure to digital media needs to be controlled by parents for academic purposes only, and use of personal mobile phones should be for those 14 years and over. If we learn from our forefathers' example, we can again rejuvenate our youth and restore our societies to their fullest potential.